Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the DnA podcast. I'm your host, Darius Dominguez.
I'm the co-host, Annoyances.
And on this episode,
we got a lot of DC news coming, a little bit like MCU stuff, and especially the season finale of WandaVision.
Yes.
And we our thoughts about it. And maybe we'll do like a review of the season, what we think of it. So, another news, and let's get right into it, man. Yeah, let's get right into it.
You want to start with WandaVision? That's the biggest news.
Yeah,
I guess, right? Okay, I'm going to ask you, because you asked me last week. This was the season finale. I don't think we're ever getting WandaVision again.
I don't think so.
Probably one season.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Your thoughts, just in one sentence, on the finale of WandaVision.
It was good. Okay. It was good. It had its moments for sure.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Really good moments.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. It wasn't like bad. It was just good.
Right. Like a lot of people are saying on Twitter that they're disappointed and stuff, but I think they're disappointed for all the wrong reasons because they thought something was going to happen, and it obviously wasn't going to happen. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah. I'm only disappointed in, I would say, like one or two things, and it's not even that, like, Doctor Strange didn't show up and all this stuff people were talking about was going to happen, because by the time we got to last week, I realized a lot of that, this isn't what that show is about, I guess.
No, it's not. It's all about Wanda, pretty much.
It is. Right. But yeah, we'll start at the beginning. She gets the kids back. They all get together. Vision's there. White Vision comes in.
Spectral Vision.
Spectral?
Yeah,
I think they're calling him
Spectral.
That's what he's officially called, but I think in the show they just called him White Vision. I think.
Oh, okay. Because
I don't know.
People are calling him
Spectral.
The White Vision.
The White Vision, yeah.
In the comics is Spectral.
Spectral,
Vision.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he comes out of nowhere. He starts busting Wanda up.
He starts causing shit everywhere.
Yes, man. But he's programmed because he's reprogrammed. He's lost all his memories, right?
Yeah, because of what the sword did to him.
Exactly.
The captain, or
Hayward.
Not the captain.
Hayward.
Yeah, Hayward.
The general or whatever it is.
Yeah, the general.
Actually, in the comics, he, I think, is Mephisto, and
true,
or just a bad character in general. So I feel like they could do something with that later on too.
Well, I don't think so now, because like
I think it's kind of done.
Yeah, it's kind of done because like when Vision that Wanda created, and we'll just say White Vision, and White Vision when they were like talking, the Vision that Wanda created, reprogrammed and like all the thoughts and everything.
He like put himself into him, like he gave him all his old memories and stuff like that.
All memories, exactly. And then his eyes changed. It's like, I am Vision.
He looked human, actually. His eyes made him look, and he goes, I am Vision, shoots off into space or some shit.
Yeah, see you later.
But I have a feeling we'll see him again.
For sure. In the movie? With the Doctor Strange, absolutely.
For sure, yeah. But now he's Vision again. That's the main point. He is... Vision lives on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Through this one that Wanda had created, he put his memories and all his, like, everything, what he was, into this actual Vision that actually exists. So he's alive, and I'm sure he'll be back.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And that was a really cool scene. Like, there's a lot of really cool scenes in this.
No, it was. Yeah, it had its moments, like I was saying earlier.
Yes. And the final fight scene between Wanda and Agatha was nice.
Yeah, it was good.
That was actually very good. CGI looked great. I liked how she put her own spell on the hex, so then
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
that was really cool
because she made that dungeon. Agatha made that dungeon with runes, right? And she put her spells, whatever, on the wall, and it's like, oh yeah, you can use. And then you see like what happened from I think it was episode 8, when the backstory when Agatha turned on like her mother and everyone that was a witch, and made it like to a corpse, like all like wrinkly and everything.
Yeah, she sucked the energy out of them, I guess.
Yeah, it's like sucked the energy, exactly. Sorry about that. And then what happened was that Wanda was like doing that, and like you said, put her own spells around the X.
So she couldn't do anything. I guess that was powerless. Yeah.
And then she took her power and Agatha's power, and she actually turned into Scarlet Witch. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, like,
yeah,
wow.
It was good. Like,
yeah, it was so good.
And she finally, like you said, like she turned into the Scarlet Witch. She has her. It's not exactly like the comics, but it looks great. It's modern. Like,
yeah,
she
like
looks
modern
good.
day, like modern day. Yeah,
like she looks good, and it's gonna continue into movies now. Like it's so good. But yeah, like even so there was 2 credit scenes too.
Yeah, there's 2. Yeah, there was a big credit scene and an after credit.
Or
scene.
actually, I should go back and say she turned Agatha like into a regular civilian again. Like she put a spell on her or whatever. So I feel like
she made it like the neighbor, pretty much.
Exactly. So I feel like something might happen in the future with that still.
Yeah, I think so.
They kind of just like nothing really happened with that. Like they kind of just it's like a cliffhanger, right?
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, then we had 2 post-credit scenes, or like a mid-credit scene and post-credit scene. And those things from Captain Marvel are back. I forget their names.
The Skrulls.
The Skrulls. Thank you.
Yeah.
So they're back. So, like, I feel like this will continue into Captain Marvel 2 as well. Like, we're gonna have.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
And that's maybe where Fantastic Four can come in, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably
down the road.
Yeah, and I like too because Monica has like fully develop her powers, she learn how to use it.
Exactly. Well, she's probably going to learn how to use them now because she said, I was a friend of the Skrull said, I was a friend of your mother's. Her mother was obviously the general or the captain in Captain Marvel, the first one, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Or maybe it's the Skrull's, like the father that the daughter was like.
Oh, maybe.
Like maybe that she's like the
higher power.
The high power like Skrull thing. So maybe
I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
And then the last scene, the last post-credit scene, which was the one my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
When I saw her practicing like the spells and stuff,
she pulled a Doctor Strange, man.
She pulled a Doctor Strange. Like I was gonna say, she looks exactly like Doctor Strange in Infinity War. Yeah. And she's like practicing shit. She's learning how to actually use her powers now. Like she's gonna be a whole different character from what we've known. Right?
Yeah, and I like now because when she met up the kids in her own world in that in Westview, she heard the kids like, "Mommy, come out."
She heard Billy's voice. Yeah,
Billy's voice.
One of the voices.
So maybe that now, like you said, that book that she got, I think it's the Dam, something spells of the Dam, something like that. And
Chaos, something chaos. I don't know, but
maybe it was Chaos in the Den. I think it was.
Yeah.
And then now she can have
maybe
the power
bring them back again.
Bring them back, yeah.
But like for real, I don't know.
Yeah, for real this time. Yeah.
It's but they're not gone. That's the thing. Like it's such a cliffhanger. Like you hear their voice and it's like they're still. There might be something still with them in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
But overall, I think it was a good episode.
It was.
Pretty satisfying end, in my opinion.
I totally agree.
But a lot of people, and I don't know if you have something that you're disappointed with, but I'm disappointed with something.
Oh no, I think because we were talking before this podcast, it's pretty much the same thing.
We're disappointed with. And a lot of people are disappointed with it. But okay, so a lot of people are disappointed with the fact that Fantastic Four didn't show up, or Doctor Strange didn't show up, or like Tobey Maguire didn't show up.
Yeah.
When we're talking about Tobey Maguire and like Sir Patrick Stewart showing up as Professor X and stuff, I was just throwing out theories based on information we have.
Me too. We were like all wrong all along.
Yeah. But I'm throwing out theories. I don't actually like believe this is gonna happen. I'm just saying it might, right? Or whatever.
Like, exactly. Yeah.
And it would be cool if it did happen, but I was like, I don't know, right? But a lot of people are mad that those characters didn't show up or anything. But to be fair to Marvel, right? They told us when the show was first starting, the show is just a bridge to get to the movies. So nothing was really going to happen in the show. It was just
that's true.
The show was just a show, and it was setting up the movies, right?
Exactly.
And one interesting thing actually I saw yesterday, that without COVID, like if COVID never happened and the original Marvel schedule went to plan, WandaVision would have ended, and on the Friday of the season finale, so yesterday, Doctor Strange would have opened in theaters. Doctor Strange 2.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then you could go see it right away, and everything would make sense.
It made sense, yeah.
But unfortunately, now we have to wait till next year.
Yeah.
So, That sucks.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were upset about all those characters not showing up. Just enjoy the show for what it is, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, you were saying like the show, like WandaVision, was gonna go straight to Doctor Strange.
Yes.
There was an episode of in the Agents of Shield when Ultron like was gonna make the appearance. I think it was Age of Ultron. Yeah, it was Age of Ultron.
The movie?
The movie. Yeah. So in the show, Coulson's like, okay, call the guys, call the Avengers, right? Because we got the intel where the Hydra base is, and then right after when the movie started for Age of Ultron, that's when they went to the
right.
Hydra thing. See? Yeah, because like
so it plays in. You're right.
Yeah, it plays in. Yeah. So like what you said about COVID, it pretty much screwed up everything.
That kind of timeline that we would have got, right? Everything would have made more sense, but because now we have to wait like months for the movie to come out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know.
So yeah, I really like theories and like, this might happen, that might happen, but like I'm a believer in just enjoying shows and movies for what they are.
Me too.
Yeah,
I totally
and I know you are too.
Me
like
too.
I know you'll go into a movie, even if it sucks, you'll be like, I'm still gonna watch it or whatever, right? And then you make your own opinion.
Yeah, like the Velocipaster. Yeah,
a movie about a pastor who turns into a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. But there's something in WandaVision that I'm genuinely disappointed and upset about. And I know you are too. So they said WandaVision will be a bridge. We understand that. Not much is going to happen in the show. But it leads into a movie that's called The Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
And then in episode 4 of WandaVision, you introduce Quicksilver
Evan Peters.
with the same casting as Fox in a different universe. So as a fan and somebody who's watching, I take that as this is a different guy from a different multiverse. Everything's starting now. Multiverse is opening up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
And in the end, in this episode, they trolled us.
Yeah, they did.
He's actually nobody.
Sure did. Yeah,
what is his name? What is his name, Andrew?
His name is Mr. Ralph Boner.
Yes. So he's
Ralph
actually not
Boner.
He's not Maximoff. He's technically not Quicksilver, but he has the same powers. But Marvel made him out to be nobody, even though they brought him in as if it was opening up the multiverse. And they did all of that just to troll us with a dick joke. So I'm pretty upset about that. Like, I think that was unnecessary.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know.
That was totally... So I have no idea what they're going to do with this multiverse now. Because I thought that was the beginning of...
I thought so too.
Characters.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But I don't know. What do you think about it? Like, it was kind of...
No, like you said, it's just disappointing. I thought it would be like Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Like from like another universe, maybe,
Yeah. Like and Fox, then, like we were talking about.
Yeah, like the Fox. Yeah, and then just joined in the party, and then his name is Ralph Boner. So
his name is Ralph Boner. Dick joke. Thanks, Marvel.
Yeah.
That's super disappointing because he had the powers and everything. So she literally, like, as the show said, she actually just recasted him. He is a nobody. Like, that's upsetting.
Pretty much. Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, I pretty much live here. This is my house. I'm like, oh, okay.
So it's a little disappointing, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree. But all in all, the whole season, what would you give it for rating?
Like a rating?
Yeah.
Like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Me too.
I thought it was very good, but I thought it was really, really good. Okay. And I enjoyed it, and it was like hype every week, and the theories made it better for me. Like, it was just, exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
I also went into it open-minded, not like closed-minded, like this should happen. It was kind of like, let things happen.
Exactly.
But I thought it was really good, but like a few things in the ending, like I just mentioned, genuinely disappointed me because they didn't have to troll us like that. Like, that was
a little
unnecessary, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But yeah, 9 for you too. Is that
for me too. 9. Yeah.
It's all in all, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. I would rewatch it, and I was.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
I love the hype, and I love talking about it every week. It was super
fun.
Like
I say about it too, and she, like, I hope she seemed interested because I told her, like, explain what's going on. So she started to, like, slowly get into the more movies now. So
that's good.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so see what happens, and then once everything's done, like with Endgame, she can start watching WandaVision.
WandaVision and move on and so forth.
You know, yeah, move on. Yeah, and then watch most likely in the next. Oh yeah, sorry, we forgot to mention 2 weeks. It's the Winter Soldier and the Captain Falcon.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier. Sorry, that's it.
Yeah, that's the official name.
And it starts in 2 weeks, man.
I know. I'm excited. Yeah, so I'm excited for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Me too.
This is another series that is going to be super. Yeah, it's going to be really
good, but we'll see. Right?
Also, I saw the budget. It's a lot. Like, it's going to be the CGI will probably be amazing in this show.
It's a lot, eh?
Yeah, and there's probably going to be a lot of I think every episode's going to have action. Like Wanda was kind of like more storytelling, right?
Yeah.
But it looks like this show is going to be way more action. So
that's good. Yeah,
I'm excited. It's going to be.
Me too. I can't wait it comes out.
Yeah, and it pushes the story further, and we get some more backstory on both characters. You know, Bucky.
Yeah, and Bucky and
Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon. Yeah, I forgot his name in the show.
I forgot his. I know. That's why I said Falcon. I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot. Two things I want to mention before we completely move on. Is Wanda, to go back to WandaVision really quick, they confirmed that she is actually more powerful than Doctor Strange.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely is for
up.
sure.
Yeah.
No, she definitely is for sure.
And they actually said it. Like Agatha actually said it. She is more powerful than what'd she say, the something sorcerer or something.
Like a night. She said my nightmare in it, right?
No, she said you are actually more powerful than the something sorcerer or something. But she was referring to Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay. So maybe Doctor Strange. Yeah.
So she was basically like she's more powerful than Doctor Strange. So that's pretty cool. And once she starts, like we said, the last scene, you know, she starts like learning spells and stuff, and actually how to control the power and stuff. The next few movies are gonna be.
Oh yeah, she'll be. She's like be more even powerful as she is right now.
Exactly. She's gonna be OP. Let's move to the MCU, like in general.
Mm-hmm.
There's an X-Men movie, that they're making within the MCU. So the X-Men
that's good.
are coming to the MCU.
Okay, that's good.
Which makes me even more confused about the Ralph Boner shit.
Yeah, I know, literally.
Because now it's really all over the place. But yeah, the movie will be called Mutants. It's in very early development.
That's good. Thank God.
But this is really cool because it to me, a lot of the characters Marvel has touched that other studios have ruined turn to gold. So I'm excited to see.
No, they're definitely going to kill it for sure.
So I'm definitely excited to see that. And for them to be back in the MCU now, everything comes full circle. It's good. Like all these characters, I know other studios own, like, you know, Sony owns Spider-Man still and stuff like that, are part of him. But with all these characters coming back into the MCU with all of them together, it's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Like,
I know.
We'll see how it goes.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want to talk about some DC?
Yeah, sure. I'm up for it. Yeah.
Cool.
There's actually quite a few news for DC. Actually.
There's a lot coming out now. Well, obviously, because there's a freaking huge blockbuster about to come out this month. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be so sick.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, like literally 2 weeks Thursday. Like already, like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Time flies.
Yeah, it does, man.
And I remember we talked about it earlier. When the podcast first came out, because I was like, Justice League, the original one sucks. And then we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And then I remember, I think you even said, you were like, oh, they should come out with a Zack Snyder cut.
Yeah, like finally, do it. You know what I mean?
But at that time when we were talking about it, it was not even like, it was not going to happen. Nothing was going to happen.
Yeah, nothing was happening. Yeah. They actually did it. And it's coming out like really like in 2 weeks.
And they did it very quickly. Like they had filmed way before, right?
Yeah, they did.
Most of that, but they did all the special effects and stuff really quickly. So it's pretty sick. But yeah, okay. So Zack Snyder said that Justice League was meant to be like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they extended it like it's like 4 hours.
No, not like a long movie. He wanted to do long movie. Yes, he wanted to do 3 Justice League movies.
Okay.
Like a whole series, as like Marvel does, right?
Oh yeah, like episodic, like take breaks type of thing.
Yes, but like 3, like a huge. I don't know how to describe it. Like a huge thing, one whole big story, split into like 3 movies.
So it's like So it's like different, like thing like Quentin Tarantino movies type of thing, pretty much.
I guess so. I'll explain it like this. You know how Infinity War and Endgame are the same movie, but they're split into two?
Pretty much. Yeah,
so like that, but 3.
Oh, okay.
That's what he wanted to do with it. But what's the studio name? Warner Brothers was like, no. And then the whole thing with him, and we all know what happened. Joss Whedon took over and stuff and all that garbage.
Yeah.
And they were basically like, no, you can't have your movie series. And Zack Snyder was like, shit. But yeah, the original Justice League, which we're about to see because now Zack Snyder's directing it, was meant to be like a primer for the next few movies. It was supposed to be like an introduction and whatever, like Infinity War and Endgame, right? It's like the same kind of Like I like Civil War is like an introduction to Infinity War and Endgame, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like the same kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they'll never get made probably at this point, but it was gonna happen. But a lot of things, something that a lot of people don't realize, and you mentioned it too, is this Justice League, the Zack Snyder cut, is not a like director's cut of the original movie. This is a completely different movie.
It is. It really is.
Like it's gonna be
like more action packed and more backstory. Like so probably they introduced the Green Lantern in this one.
I heard that too. That because he said that there's a cameo at the end, a huge cameo. So it sounds like Green Lantern.
So because he's never been in the movies except for the Ryan Reynolds one. I don't even talk about that one.
Yeah, but that one doesn't exist. That's the
that one doesn't exist.
That doesn't count. We don't talk about that one.
No.
But he said there's going to be a cameo, and then the ending ends off on a cliffhanger because that's the way it was originally intended to be, and then go into other movies. But obviously, that won't happen, which sucks. But as you know, we've been talking about it, outside of the podcast, that lately I've been watching a bunch of DC movies. So this is perfect timing for me because now I'm super hyped for this.
What was the movie you just watched?
Shazam.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's a good
I've watched all of them up to Shazam, I guess. So I'm only missing like Birds of Prey, and then obviously this new
Birds of Prey. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
I want to watch them to watch them, just to say I've watched them.
Yeah.
And understand the story and whatever, because they all tie in, I guess. But yeah, I just finished watching Shazam on my journey through the DCEU.
Pretty good. That's a good one. I like that one.
And a lot of people give it shit, but it's a funny movie.
Yeah, it's fun. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it has a good backstory.
Yeah, like literally.
The story makes sense. Like I wasn't confused. Like some of these movies just rush shit, and it's like this one, like it was good. And
it was just like well paced.
Yeah, there's a scene where he, I don't know if you remember. I don't know when the last time you watched a movie was, but he finally finds his biological mom.
Okay, and then they went to the fair, and
then they went to the fair. But there's a scene where I forget his name. The guy kidnaps his brothers and sisters, his foster family. And,
The guy that controls the other demonic
with the eye.
With the eye,
yes. He kidnaps the other kids, and then Billy goes to see his biological mom, and then it's disappointing. He leaves, and then there's a scene on the roof. He sees that they're being kidnapped or whatever, and he's on the roof, and he runs, says Shazam, turns into the guy and flies away, and I was like, that's kick ass. Like that is sick.
He jumps off the roof, he's like Shazam, and
and then just flies off. I was like, that's hilarious. Like, you know how cool that is? Like, I was like, damn, that's the best moment in the movie. Like,
I like too when he had the guy's staff that run Shazam, like the last founding Shazam member,
the original one,
and he's like remembering when he said, like, if you touch this, the pole,
yes,
and Shay's just said return, right?
Yes.
And then everyone's like, say my name, and the kid's like, Billy, no, say the thing, I turn to this Shazam, and they turn,
and they all turn into the other members of the council or whatever.
Yeah, the council. Yeah,
I thought that was so cool, man.
And there's another part too that we're missing for the council. Is that there's a chair that is the part like right here.
Yeah,
it's broken apart because there was another guy that sit there, and his name was Black Adam.
I'm so happy you brought this up
because now they're in production and they're doing it right now at this moment.
Black Adam starts filming next month.
Which I'm so happy.
And you know who plays Black Adam?
The Rock, Dwayne
so
Johnson.
Good. It's gonna be so good.
Such a perfect cast.
I think so. Yeah, and the timing of everything ties in very nicely because they're about to film it, so it'll probably come out in 2023, maybe, or even maybe even probably not next year, probably 2023.
Yeah, but probably Shazam, most likely 2023.
But Shazam 2 comes out next year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and Black Adam might be in that movie, and then that would go to
the Black Adam,
his own movie,
for sure.
But I like what they're doing with that. Like DC like they messed up along the way, but they're picking up pieces here, and it's
I totally agree.
Yeah, they're making it's a really ugly puzzle, right? But they're making it. It's like they're picking up these pieces and they're trying to make a puzzle, and it looks really ugly, but it looks good. Like
it does, man. Like I cannot wait, man. Like now DC is actually like doing like decent stuff, good. And now too they're releasing like little like news here and there about the Flash Paradox movie too. So
yeah, is that what it's called, Flash Paradox?
Yeah, I think so. Well, that's what they call it. Right?
That's what they're gonna
But it's most likely Flashpoint. So
Flashpoint, yeah, that's what people are saying it's gonna be called.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's exciting because it kind of sucks that they messed up with their biggest characters like Superman and stuff. Well, maybe not Superman, but like with the Justice League and Batman, they messed up Batman big time. But anyway, bad. It's bad.
I think for Batman wise, I think the 1989 one with Tim Burton, that's a really good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
And I like the Christopher Nolan ones too.
I do too. They're
really good.
They're really good. Well-made, obviously, because Christopher Nolan. But they're really well-made movies. Like
they are, man.
They're so dark and like they're so good. They're really good.
The Dark Knight is one of the
best
most
movies.
Like popular like top superhero movies of all time.
Best superhero movies of all time. Yeah, it's up there with Spider-Man 2. It is.
Yeah, literally, it was really that good.
Yep. But yeah, those are really good. So I find that they messed up. Like I like Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah, me too.
But they kind of just messed up Batman. They really just did. So
they made him. He's more middle-aged. Middle-aged killer. Yeah, middle-aged killer.
Yeah, like it's different. He should be. I'm not saying he should be younger, but his background is martial arts, and he should use that more. And I feel like he kind of shoots people in these movies, and I'm like, all right.
That's the thing too, because I hope in this movie and the Justice League one, it goes more backstory about Batman of him actually like being like going to see Ra's al Ghul and like fight with him and train him.
See, I don't think they'll show that, but I do think they'll show more background and more of his martial arts stuff.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
in a way, I think they'll tell it differently. But that's another thing. Like Batman Begins did well, right? They actually show the true story of everything. Like it's, they messed up some characters, but what they're doing.
No, they did.
To go back to our main point, what they're doing with characters like Shazam and Black Adam looks like it's going to be good, and like some of their side characters is really good. It's like up there with Marvel. Like they're making side characters like
they actually go like going up like
A1 and A2. Yeah, it's good stuff. And
it is.
I really liked Shazam, and I did not care for Shazam before, so.
Like for me too. I didn't know the character whatsoever.
Yeah.
And when I watched it, I'm like, damn, this movie's good. Like a perfect example. Now we're going back to MCU, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nobody cared. I mean? Nobody cared before.
Nobody cared about a talking raccoon. Nobody cared about a tree that just says, I am Groot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody cared. I know I mentioned this before on the podcast.
But it's a good point.
But like, I love the characters, man. Like, it got me intrigued in them about the backstory of everything,
I know, and it's good. Like,
man.
And I think I've said this before on the podcast too. They went from nobody. It's not that nobody cares about these characters. Nobody even knew who they were. They make the movie. It's such a success. I own an I Am Groot T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like,
you do, yeah.
I actually own one because
I even own the freaking Blu-rays of the first Guardians and the second Guardians.
Because it's so good, and the soundtracks in those movies, like that's how you do it.
Good.
That's how you do it.
So good.
So I find that DC is doing a little bit of that now.
But a little bit now too, yeah. And then speaking of DC, The Flash season 7 made their return this following Tuesday.
Just did. And I think it's not the final season.
No, I think it's gonna be. I think they're going up to 8 or 9. I think so.
I think they already renewed for one more after this one that's premiering now.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually another show that they just started. It's on the CW network, I think.
Oh, Superman and Lois.
And Lois, yeah, and it's like Superman has the original Superman suit, like from the comics, and.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like the old one. Yeah.
And I saw some clips of the show. Because I don't think we can watch it here on TV where we are in Canada.
No, I don't know why they don't put it on Netflix, but whatever.
Maybe later, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I would like to watch it like live. But
yeah,
it is
me too. Yeah, I like to watch it too.
But it looks good. Like some of the scenes, like the CGI for a low budget TV shows, it actually looks like it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But yeah, like the one thing DC does that I don't like is like they just recast shit all the time.
No, they do.
Every few movies.
Yeah, like speaking of now, like another DC news, freaking Mark Cavill. Is that his name? Or no, Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. Yeah. He's not to be Superman anymore.
I know.
Like why?
And we talked about that they're gonna make a new Superman movie, and it sounds like they'll recast and reboot.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was last week.
But he said he's down. He said he's down to play Superman. Yeah, bring him back. He's good.
Yeah, bring him back. He was good as Superman, man.
Yeah. Like,
I don't get it.
Just because you guys messed it up doesn't mean you have to recast. Like,
I didn't mind Man of Steel.
I thought Man of Steel was a good movie.
Yeah, I thought it was decent.
The thing for DC is like Superman is a main character, right? But a lot of people don't like him because he's too OP, and that's my problem with him.
No, he is.
Too,
he's
right?
He's so OP. That's why I don't like him. I don't like the character too much.
Exactly. That's why. But he's a good character. He's a top character. They screwed up Batman so badly.
Oh, they did.
That a lot of people are like, screw this. And then Wonder Woman's like probably your best character in the whole DCEU. Like,
literally, right now, like, at the moment.
Yeah. So, like a top guy, because I know they're bringing up Black Adam and they're doing a bunch of other stuff. So
yeah,
but right now it's like who's your top guy?
Yeah,
you're not messing up.
Yeah,
or top guy or woman. Like it's.
I don't know. But we'll see. But like you said, I guess they're going up there right now. So, they're Marvel status type of thing.
They're rebuilding it.
Yeah, like. But for the better, pretty much.
For the better, yes. Yeah, it looks like for the better. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
I would agree. We have some minor news stuff, and then I want to get into, before the end of the episode, our favorite theater moments, if you have.
Okay. Oh yeah. I have lots.
So basically, our favorite moments of being in a movie theater, whatever. I have a few, and we're doing another top 5 this week, and it's going to be a top 5 Game Boy Advance games, and I played a shit lot.
Me too.
A lot of Game Boy Advance games. So
I played a lot of that. Pretty good.
But we have some minor news we got to get to now. So the PlayStation Store. Did you hear about this? The movie thing?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah. So what's going on with now? There's actually 2 stories we're going to talk about what Sony's doing.
Yes.
So right now, what Sony's doing is that before you can buy like shows and movies and stuff like that, and rent them too on their
on PlayStation
on the
Store.
PlayStation Store. Now they're gonna get rid of it. It's gone.
It's gone completely, and I think that's a huge mistake.
I think so too, because because there's some movies I bought off there. They say that whatever movies you bought, you can keep it forever.
Right. Yeah. On your PlayStation account.
PlayStation, account. Yeah. But now, like, they're getting rid of it.
So let me get this straight. Because you've bought movies on there before, right?
Yeah, I did.
And there's a lot of people who are confused by this. If you had bought a movie already, do you keep that movie once this is...
Yeah, you keep it.
So you have
you
it.
Keep it.
Okay, so you're not getting rid of the movie that you bought.
No.
Okay, but going forward, you can't buy anymore.
No, you can't buy anymore.
Okay, that still sucks.
I know, because people like to buy, digital... thing, right?
What if you don't have a disc version of what if you don't like streaming services, and what if you don't have a disc version of a PS5 and you don't have a PS4? What do you do?
Exactly.
You gotta buy streaming services now.
Yeah,
but before
I think what they're doing is that I think Sony's gonna have their own streaming service with that specific stuff. Like on the television what they're coming out with and stuff like that. Because the built-in apps, right?
They'll probably get to that. That's probably where they're going.
I think that's probably what it is too, for sure.
Personally, I would have announced that that's coming before I remove all the movie options.
Yeah, I know.
But hey, it is what it is, right?
Exactly.
But that stinks in my opinion. That's a bad move.
Yeah, it is a bad move. It really is.
You should always give people the option.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, give the people the option, exactly. 100%. And then the other news is that so we mentioned last week that Final Fantasy VII Remake was free for PlayStation Plus, but there's a catch, my friend.
Of course, there's a catch. There's always a catch.
There's always a catch for this one.
There's always a catch.
So for me, I purchased the game that I'm good, because if you purchase before, you get the PS5 upgraded version, right? If you didn't buy the game before, and if you just wanted to like get this one for free, that's it. And if you get PS5 in the long run and you want to upgrade to that, you can't.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, so that's what Square Enix was doing, right? Yeah, so that's what
that's another bad move.
Yeah, that is another. Yeah, that is another.
It should just be one purchasable item. And then if you want to upgrade to PS5 later, you've already bought it, so you should just have it.
Exactly.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, and now now what they're doing is that if you get this one for free, and if you want to get the upgraded version, you have to repurchase the game again together.
See, that's
what sucks.
Not
that's
good.
What sucks.
I can't get with that. That's not good.
That like I know for you, like a big like into RPGs type of thing, but like millions of people out there
are,
and then they do this, and it's like Final Fantasy VII is free. Okay, and there it is.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's free. You buy it, and then you buy your PS5 down the road because they're all sold out right now, and then you find out you can't play it on the PS5.
I know the reason why they did this thing, by the way.
Money.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's one of them. And second, you know that delightful Marvel Avengers game that came out that Square Enix published?
Oh, yeah, the fantastic. Yeah, that lost 96% of its players in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, and didn't make money then, and look what happened.
Now they're doing this to try and make that money back. They spent more to make that game than they made selling the game.
Exactly.
That's bad.
Yeah. It is bad. It really is
bad, especially for a title as big as Marvel's Avengers. Like,
yeah, I know.
Another thing I want to hit is The Simpsons has been renewed for season 33 and 34.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
There will be a guaranteed 35-year run of this show. That is insane.
That's it's like that one, the soap opera, Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. Yeah, I was about to say.
Holy Jesus!
It's gone on forever. They used to make jokes of that in Friends all the time, and Friends is already like a 20-year-old show.
Yeah, literally. And now like the Simpsons keep going, and they're never gonna change the age. It's gonna be the same.
Oh man, but like longest running show ever. It's crazy. It
is crazy.
Props to them though.
Oh yeah, it's everyone loves that show.
Everyone knows that show. Like I think like 4 generations have watched that show. Like it's crazy.
Oh, literally.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's crazy, man.
The other news is, and this is a terrible move, I think. They had already delayed Venom 2 to June 25th, 2021. So now Fast 9, which was supposed to come out either earlier this year or last year, I can't remember. And obviously Venom was supposed to come out last October. Fast 9 has just been moved to June 25th, 2021.
Yeah.
So now you have Fast 9 and Venom 2, 2 movies that are super hyped up. I'm not the biggest fan of the Fast series, especially the later ones.
Yeah, the early ones were better.
The earlier ones are A1.
Yeah, but
great.
The new ones are just... So this was Fast and Furious. It was fast up the roller coaster. It just went like medium speed, and then it was just went fast down low.
The fastest down, just all the way down, 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, Fast 9, the speed, that's for sure.
But a lot of people do like the movies, so they're 2 hyped up movies.
Yeah, it's action. It's like stupid fun.
Yeah,
action. You know what I mean?
But you now have 2 hyped up movies that are delayed, and I'm so excited to see Venom 2.
Me too.
I know. Your favorite character.
I love it.
But now they're coming out on the same day, and I think that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, I know. There was a few movies that did that, like popular ones that back in the day came out the same day.
Yeah. Oh, quite a few like big blockbusters came out. I remember on the same Fridays.
Same Fridays.
How is this going to work? And it ended up working, I guess. But hey, I can't complain too.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it coming out the same day. I do want to watch it, both of them for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the other one too, A Quiet Place 2 is supposed to come out too as well.
So that actually got pushed up. So it's actually coming out on May 28th, 2021 now. So that's only like 2 months away.
Oh, that's thank God.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this summer, or they delayed it till summer, but I don't think they gave it a date.
It was supposed to come out last year, actually.
Yes, well, yeah, but I mean, like after this whole COVID thing and trying to figure out.
That's right.
They had it for this summer. It was supposed to come out like literally a year ago or over a year ago.
Literally, yeah.
So now it's May 28th, which is only like 2 months away. It's crazy.
Well, that's good. Also, you were saying that was supposed to come out the summertime, but
this summer coming, but now they push it up.
Forward.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
because
that's good.
They're saying things should get back to normal by springtime in at least the United States. So it's pretty.
Oh, that's good then.
It's good. Hey, it's good news. If it's a sign things are going back to normal, I'm all for it.
Me too. Like I can't wait until I watch the movie. The first one's phenomenal. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was so good.
Speaking of movies, do you have some favorite theater moments?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I got lots, my friend. I got lots.
I have one.
Okay.
That I'll start with just to get us into it.
Sure.
I went to go watch Avengers Infinity War with you and our friend Mikey.
I was going to actually bring this up. But
yes.
Yeah, okay.
But there's a moment there's two moments from this movie, but I'll tell you about the first one. The theater was like so energetic. Like
it was. It was energetic.
Yeah.
This is spoilers by now, but probably most likely millions of people watch it.
Yeah.
When everyone was like dying from the Infinity Stones, people were crying.
Yeah, in our theater. Yeah, I remember hearing a girl like actually out loud crying. Like
you're crying, yeah.
Like someone was being murdered. Well, I guess technically somebody was being murdered, but, but like out loud crying, like actual tears.
Literally, like
oh,
Jesus. Yeah.
But that moment was insane. Like everyone's like it was like people were literally crying and like no, and then like it was like silence. And
it was just pure silence.
Yeah, and then Thanos goes to sit on his farm on his throne.
Yeah, they just retires, and everyone's like, "Oh, come on!"
And but it was like silence when he's doing this, and the music was amazing. Like I had like goosebumps. And then,
me too.
And then it ends, and you see directed by the Russo brothers, and everyone's like, "No,
yeah, no, what is happening?
How could this be? Like,
everyone's like, this is bullshit."
One of the greatest movie endings for me, in my opinion. Like,
it's such a good like theater moment for us, man.
And I remember at the beginning of the movie, what's it called? The Marvel thing. You know how Marvel has that comic book. But it shows the different heroes in the Marvel word. I remember that's playing, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm so excited!" Like out loud, you're like, "Yes, I can't wait for this!" Like,
I fully said that. I was like, "Let's go!"
I was so hyped for that too. I was like, "Some shit's about to go down."
Yeah, I even said that out loud too. I'm like, shit's about to go down.
Yeah. I have some other ones, but what's another one for you?
Oh, for me, oh man, this one was younger, so a little. Awesome movie that came out, directed by Steven Spielberg, called Jurassic Park. Came out, right? I watched that movie in theaters, and then remember, I still remember to this day, Jesus Christ. So what happened was that when the T-Rex was when the power went out, and then it was the goat was there, and then ate the goat, and it's like what the hell did that coming from, right?
Yeah.
And when the fence was breaking, I was like, oh shit! I was like, shit! And the T-Rex came out. I was like, oh shit! That was like a big like, oh shit, like shit your pants moment.
Yeah.
And I have another one too. This is a good one. So I went to go watch another awesome movie that was directed by James Cameron called Titanic. Came out. Yeah. So there's one part. That the part where the boat was like about to sink when it hit the iceberg. Yeah. I had to piss really bad, really freaking bad, and I was like, I can't leave because it was so good. The action was like I was getting into it, and then when the movie was done, I literally got up so quick. I was like, you better move. I was like, get the hell out of my way. I was like, leave. Like, just leave. Like, get out of my way. And I ran to the washroom. and I literally like went to the first urinal I've seen, and I took a piss, and I like literally like took a piss for like a minute and a bit.
Wow.
Like
just a water fountain, just
literally water fountain. Like Jesus Christ.
And there's so much water in that movie too. You're probably like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there was too. I'm like, why is there so much water? I need to pee. Oh my god.
That's good too. I remember I forget what movie it was. It was a superhero movie. It might have been Age of Ultron or something. But I remember like halfway through, I'm like, we're only halfway through the movie. And I had to pee so bad. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and when you have to piss in the middle of a movie, that is the only thing you're thinking about.
Yeah,
you cannot concentrate on the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to piss so bad. And then like the ending happened and I saw the credits and I was like, thank God, thank you so much, thank you. I was like, great movie, but I gotta go. And the same thing as you, I rushed and I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh, I was sometimes a little shit in the theaters. I used to sit all the way to the top and get the popcorn. I threw like at people in the below.
The teenager years.
The teenage years. I was such a jackass.
Yeah.
There's another one too. Shout out to Victor, my cousin. When he was a kid, I started introducing him to a little bit. I think he probably knew from before, but like we watched Pokemon in the theater, right? And he goes all the time, every like 2 seconds, he goes, Andrew, what Pokemon is this? I'm like, oh, it's this one, this one. Say, Andrew, what kind of powers he has? What does he do? What's this type of Pokemon? I'm like, yeah, I need to relax.
Like, and after, questions?
Yeah, he was like asking too many questions. I understand, like, he's a kid, and, we're all kids. We don't want to know what the hell is going on. Right?
Yeah.
But, like, Jesus.
No, yeah, it's kind of like I've gone to movies before with people, and they're like, what's going on? Like, what's this? And I'm like, I'm watching the same movie. I have no idea.
I have no idea what is going on.
Like, I actually have the same questions as you, but I'm sure they'll tell us.
Oh, I love the guy. But when he was a kid, Jesus Christ, sometimes I just wanted to go.
Oh, I can't wait for him to listen to this. This is
yeah, he'd probably be laughing and then on the way to work. For sure.
Another theater moment for me. The last one I'll talk about is Endgame, because that's so obvious. Like, everyone has great theaters, but one that was for me some backstory. It's 2007. My best friend lived across the street. And his dad was like, I'm going to take you guys to go watch Spider-Man 3. That just came out last night. Because it came out on the Friday. It was a Saturday. He's like, let's go watch Spider-Man 3.
Oh, that's right.
And I remember I can't remember. I was playing hockey at the time, or I had like some piano or music lessons or something. And then I was like, Dad, I'm missing it. I'm going to watch Spider-Man 3. Like, Venom's in the house. Like, I'm not going to anything today.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I skipped something. I can't remember what it was. But we go to the theater. Whatever. And like the movie starts and I'm like, oh, this is much darker than the other ones I remember. And this is 2007. Yeah. I'm not even 10 years old yet, I don't think. So I'm young. And we're watching it. I'm like, this is a dark movie. Damn. And I remember like Venom shows up and I'm like, okay, I'm a big boy, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big boy. I'm a little scared. I'm a little like that much. Like that much.
Little bit.
Like literally like the space between my finger. Like I'm that scared, right? So I'm like, but meanwhile I'm like actually this scared, right? And he goes to like the construction site or whatever, Spider-Man. He sees.
Oh right. Yes.
And they're like talking, and I remember it was just quiet, and the theater was really quiet, and Venom pops out of nowhere, and not the music, but there's like a sound effect, like really sharp and like loud.
Oh yeah,
and Venom pops out of nowhere, and my popcorn went everywhere. Like I had the biggest bag of popcorn, and I'd eaten like not even half of it, maybe.
It was all good.
And it was literally like I don't think a single person in that theater didn't get my popcorn on them. Like it would like the bag was like here, and I literally went like, boom, like
shit!
There's popcorn everywhere. And everyone's like, thanks for this, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I was like, sorry, everyone.
Yeah, because you hear him like yelling, and then he doesn't know where the hell he is because I just like the backstory I mentioned before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where he is, and he just pops on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because there's no spider sense, right?
Yeah, and that's another one too that is scary. I was like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, I was like, But my popcorn went everywhere. I got the shit scared out of me. I was totally not expecting that. I was like, damn.
And then there was another one too. It's Spider-Man. The first one is when oh my god, Harry Osborn was no, is it Harry?
No, it was Norman Osborn. I remember.
Sorry, Norman. I don't know why I say Harry. Sorry, I don't know why I said Harry. I mean Norman Osborn. Sorry, is when when he was become the Green Goblin, and then what happened was that he when he ejected himself, and then whatever, and then he passed out in his house, in his suite, and then he's like, and the Harry came in, and he's like, Dad, how did you get here? He's like, last time I was
out of nowhere.
Yeah, that scared me.
There's actually a scene a lot of people don't know about that was only in the theater version and the VHS version, and they cut it out of the DVD and the Blu-ray, whatever. They cut it out. It's like, I forget where they are, but it's like a normal scene. I think they're having Thanksgiving dinner or something, and he leaves, and there's just a random scene Sam Raimi put in there of Green Goblin like right in the camera, and he like yells, and he just like, it's all blurry and shit. And I have it on VHS.
Oh, me too. I have that one.
Yeah, it's just so random. Like the scene.
They got rid of that on the Blu-ray too.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, so people don't know about it, but it's on the VHS.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they got rid of it, but it's such a random scene that like the scene ends, like it's obvious that they're going to a different scene.
Oh, that sucks.
And it goes
like,
blah. Yeah. And then it cuts to like something else. It's so random, but like it scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, that's when he goes to like Peter's face when he's Spider-Man. He's like, "Wake up, little spider, wake up."
That might have been it. And then
I think that was it.
Yeah. And then it cuts to that. Like I think I could find it on YouTube, but it's so random and scary. Like I don't know why Sam Raimi put it. But
it had two jump scares in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
But in the Spider-Man movie,
that movie's such a. They did. Oh man, that movie's so good.
Yeah, it is good. It's so classic.
But yeah, the last theater moment that I have a lot of more that I could think about. Maybe we can do another segment like this. But the last one would be like Endgame. That was the most electric theater experience.
Oh yeah,
like
so good.
And everyone had the same experience. Like the theater was on fire. Like it was so good.
Yeah, it was so good.
Like Captain America grabbing Thor's hammer, just like the theater erupted, man.
I remember when it happened. I was like, yeah.
It was like such a payoff moment, and then all of them coming back, and it's funny. Like everyone loves these characters, right? And they're all coming back. Everyone's like cheering, and the theater's like going a little crazy. And then Spider-Man shows up, and it's just like erupts. Like people are going batshit crazy. Like it was such a good theater moment movie.
Yeah, it was. It really was, man. Such a classic moment.
Yeah. So, would you like to move on?
Yeah, I'm done. Well, I was gonna say another theater moment, but I had a break for it. But yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll save it. Well, if you remember it, we'll do another segment like this.
Okay,
in a
sounds
future
good.
episode for sure.
Okay.
So we have another top 5, and we'll pretty much end the episode with this before our difficulties and annoyances.
Very good.
Top 5 Game Boy Advance games. So I have it on my phone here, and I'm gonna pull it up.
I have it on this handy dandy big book right here. So. You want to go first this week?
I think I'll go first this week.
Okay, sounds good.
I actually have them in order, so I'll go like 5 to 1, and I have 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
Or 3, sorry.
Okay, very good.
But I'll go through them pretty quick because these are my definite, absolute favorite games growing up, and Game Boy Advance was like prime time for me as a kid growing up, like, when these games were coming out and stuff. So good. So I'll start with number 5.
Okay, sounds good.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
Probably better on like the PS2 and stuff, but as a Game Boy Advance game,
it's actually really good, man.
It was a really good game. Top tier for me. Obviously it's on my top 5 list. Right? Number 4. I don't know if you've ever heard of this game or played this game, but Spider-Man Mysterio's Menace.
Oh yeah, that one was a good one.
So good, and the graphics were pretty bad, but for Game Boy, it was actually pretty cool the way the characters moved and stuff, and it played a lot like
it was like a 2D Sky Stroller.
It played a lot like Mario, I guess, but like
pretty much.
Yeah,
it was Spider-Man.
But it was Spider-Man, and it was different levels, and then the boss.
That was a good one. I remember playing that one for sure.
And I remember like there was a guy on a crane, maybe a crane or like a box, and I hated it so much as a kid because I couldn't beat him. Like you have to climb up the thing, and every time you climb up there, he would kick at that exact moment, like. it was like on a timer for when you're.
It's one of those frustrating moments.
Yeah, it was like on a timer for when you reach the top there. He would just kick and you go flying every time. It was
like,
frustrating.
Screw this, I hate this.
Yeah, and then you close the game and it's like, well, you got to play it next time I open it, right? Number 3, the Spyro Super Pack. So it was Spyro, Season of Ice, and Season of Fire.
Okay.
Great game. Love that game.
I heard about that one too.
Literally hours in that game. And it was like one of those things I never knew what Spyro was before. And then like I get the game and like play a little bit and I'm like, oh, this is pretty
It was like that purple bastard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Like it's fun. It's fun.
It's not Barney though. So,
not Barney. So. Close. It's purple. Not Barney. So that would be my number 3. Number 2, and I bet a lot of people listening to my list right now that played Game Boy Advance and are older, they're like, this list sucks. This list is shit. You guys are idiots. We got a comment like that. You guys are idiots. You would never survive a zombie apocalypse. What are you thinking? I don't know. Daryl's done it for 9 years.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. Jesus.
Number 2 would be the Star Wars trilogy. Apprentice of the Force. It's very specific.
Yeah, that one was good. I remember playing that one too.
Another really frustrating game though, but once you got past the frustrating parts, it's a fun game.
Yeah, it is.
And besides the movies, that was like there's a lot of Sandman people in that game.
Oh.
Yeah, in that game. So that noise annoyed the shit out of me. And my top game, number 1. Okay. I don't like this one. Mm-hmm. Top game for Game Boy. It was the best game. I poured hours into this game, and I would still play it now if I had my Game Boy. Unfortunately, I don't. Is Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors.
Oh, I was going to say that one too.
It's so good. Yeah. That was my favorite game before I got my PS2. My favorite game.
That one was a really good one.
It was like...
That was a fantastic one.
It was like... so good. Like, so many fond memories. I can't even like...
Oh,
just the fighting mechanics too.
Yeah, fighting everything, yeah. I was actually playing that the other day too.
Yes. And so good.
It's so good. That's a good list. That's a good list.
Man. And I have 3 honorable mentions. I'll just say that the titles, I won't get into them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2007 release. Okay. I think it's 2007. So a little bit newer of a game, but still fond memories for me. Zelda Link to the Past. Is that the... Yeah, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Sorry. I wrote it down short form. Yeah. And Crash Bandicoot. So,
nice.
Yes. Nice. But the Game Boy one, it was a different version.
Yeah, the Game Boy.
I forget the name, but I had it. That's my list.
Pretty good.
That's
a good list, man. That's a really good list.
Thank you.
Very good. So my number 5 right now for GBA is Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Very good one.
Yeah. Very good. Everyone does love Mario, you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Mario.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Exactly. My number 4 is Metroid Zero Mission.
That's a good game too.
Which one was like a remake of the first game that came out on the NES. Mm-hmm. That's a phenomenal one too. Yep. I like that one a lot. Number 3, another Metroid it's called Fusion.
That's a great.
That one was fantastic.
A lot of people like that game.
I played a crap load of that one. Number 2, like I said before, my NES, the Little Pig Bastard, Kirby. You know what I mean?
That's actually There's a rare Kirby game on Game Boy Advance. It's
really?
One of the most rare games. Yes, I forget the name of it, but
is it Amazing Mirror?
I can't remember, but if you still have that game, I wouldn't get rid of it.
No. The one I was mentioning is called Nightmare in Dreamland.
Maybe that's not the one then.
I
can't remember.
That one I played a crap load, like a lot. And my number 1 is Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, I played a shit ton of this.
I think that might be a lot of people's top game for Game Boy.
Oh, for sure.
I know a lot of people like growing up that played that game. That's specific.
That specific one because there was a remake of the original ones.
Yeah, there was a
you know what I mean. Yeah. So that's my top 5 GBA
That's a good list. It's a good list.
Thanks, man. My honorable mentions. Number 5 is Tekken Advance.
Oh, Tekken's Tekken's a great game. Yeah.
It's a good fighting game on the GBA. I love that one. It was good. Another one is good too that I mentioned on my Super Nintendo is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Revival. Mm-hmm. This is a phenomenal GBA port, beat 'em up fighting game on the GBA. Yeah. Such a classic one. Number 3 that I like the most is Mario Golf Advance Tour.
Oh yeah, that's a good. Yeah. I think I actually had that game.
I played a lot of this. Even the tennis one was good too. The power tennis.
I don't think I ever played that one, but
yeah, the golf, like any sports game with Mario was phenomenal.
So fun, yeah.
So good, man. And my number 2, you never heard about this one. This is a really, 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 really rare game for GBA. You can't find it nowhere. It's called Ninja 5-0.
Ninja 5-0.
Ninja 5-0.
Never heard of it, actually.
Yeah, man. It's actually...
So it's rare.
It's really rare.
Wow. And so you have it?
I don't have it. I have it on the... Well, I have it emulated on the GBA cartridge. Yeah. Right? You know how much that game right now is sealed. Or not sealed, like in complete box and everything. It's going for like almost $400.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's one of the
rare games like $20?
Literally. Back in the day, like $50 brand new.
Something, yeah.
Man. Wow. Yeah, it's like one of the rarest ones, man. Yeah. And it's a good game too.
I know.
And my number 1 honorable mention that I loved, and I played a crap load of it, that Capcom developed. No, not coming out. So not Konami. It was Capcom who developed this one.
Okay.
It's Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yeah. This one, it's cool because in the game you play as Link and he finds a cap that actually talks to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the story progression is long. It's good. Like the story's good. It's not as like lengthy as like Link to the Past.
Yeah.
But it's actually like really good.
So it's a shorter to the point game, like a
pretty much. Yeah, gotcha. Pretty much. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a good
So that's on my list of GBA games.
That's a good list, man.
Thanks, man. Yours is good too.
Oh,
yours is good too.
Thank you. I think mine were newer games though, but I'm younger, right? But
even the Dragon Ball one that you mentioned, Jesus Christ,
best game, man.
So good, man. So good.
I can still hear the sound effects in my head, but anyway. We'll move along to our final segment, our favorite segment. It's
very
time for Darius's difficulties and Andrew's annoyances. So,
yes,
Andrew,
sir.
As always, I'll give you the choice. You or me?
I'll go first this time.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea what yours.
This is a good one. So my annoyance is that you have a hard day like at work, or you went out to play hockey, you feel filthy, you want to go take a shower.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
And the water is running like, so nice, refreshing, hot. Somebody turns on the dishwasher, someone flushes the toilet, laundry, anything, and the water just turns like a freaking Antarctica freaking temperature. That pisses me off.
Yes,
I understand like what people like had to do this stuff or whatever, but like wait until the person's showering, then you do it after.
Yes.
Or maybe
it feels like pins in your skin.
Yeah, literally.
You're showering on an iceberg.
Yeah. You literally taking a shower on an iceberg.
On an iceberg.
Yeah, seriously. True. Yeah, man.
Friggin'.
So
yeah.
Yeah, so that's my annoyances.
That's a good one. That's honestly very relatable. That happened to me this week. I'm not gonna lie. That's hilarious. Okay, that's your annoyance?
Yeah, that's my annoyance.
So my difficulty this week.
Yeah. So what is it?
A lot of people can relate to this as well. If you're a driver, I feel like this week we got away from movies and stuff, more relatable stuff. So I like it. I hate it when people think stop signs are a suggestion.
Yeah, literally.
Because they're actually a rule.
Yeah, you stop.
You stop. It says stop, right? It's not a yield sign. It's not a hey, maybe if you feel like it, stop. It's not a hey, sometimes only on Mondays you stop. It's a stop sign. You stop all of the time.
Yeah, even the lights.
I hate it when I stop and somebody behind me either honks or like, bro, it's a stop sign. Like we all gotta do the same shit. We all gotta stop.
A few times when people do that, like honk and I stop, I just put up the middle finger. I literally just like last time. No, this is no more of a lie. There's one time this guy was talking to her because it was a stop sign and there was has the line for you to stop.
Yes.
You honk the horn. I'm just like this.
Yeah, what are you honking at? Like, yeah, we gotta stop here.
You gotta stop, you like impatient bastard. Like, just chill. Like chill, man.
So people are crazy. Like, people think it's a suggestion. Like, literally, you gotta stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's so annoying. It really is.
It's really.
That's a good one. That's a good one too.
Thank you. That's my difficulty. I think a lot of people could relate.
Oh yeah, everyone can relate. Our both
yes.
Our annoyances, our difficulties.
I agree.
This episode, like, you know what I mean? So.
I definitely.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I think that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. WandaVision came to an end. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
It was a really great series. And to tease, actually, next week, since it's a off week before the Falcon and Winter Soldier starts, we're going to have a special guest on again. Joining us will be Ryan Guido again. He joined us a few episodes ago. Sorry. So he'll come back. He's going to talk to... he's going to tell us some intel he has on the film side of stuff. And we're going to talk about, Marvel going forward and the impact of WandaVision and all that good stuff. So stay tuned next week. We're going to have special guests.
Very good.
But yeah, all of our links are in the description as per usual. If you want to... Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. Now we could actually video chat with Ryan.
Yes, Ryan will be on video. To my knowledge, we'll actually be on camera
this time.
So yeah, we're actually on camera. So that's exciting. But yeah, all the links, you can find us, social medias, everything, all in the description. Please check out our Instagram. We're doing some cool stuff with that. Thank you for watching and listening. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, of course, every Monday night, 5 p.m. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves, everyone. And Andrew. Yeah,
just take care of yourself. Have a good day. Be safe out there, and just watch Wanda. Literally,
if you haven't watched it, watch it. And if you haven't watched it, I don't know why you're watching us right now.
Give it a chance.
Spoilers.
Chance. Yeah,
give it a chance, man.
Give it a chance.
What about my uncle? Did you give my uncle a chance?